I did. But what about fallers? Is there anybody you consider like the single biggest clear-cut faller of this offseason?
I think it's got to be Damien Williams, just because you had a guy who was last year. I mean, he was hurt like all season, so it's kind of weird if you just go game by game. But like when he was healthy at the beginning and then at the end and through the playoffs, he was playing a legit 3-down role in the league's most explosive offense. I think we'd all agree. I know the Ravens had that crown last year, but anytime you can line up next to Patrick Mahomes for 80% snaps in the game, you gotta love that. And the dude was just racking up multi-touchdown games in the playoffs. David Williams is a legit 3-down back, and he's proven that. But now, you don't draft Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round to do anything but give him the ball. I think Dame is good enough, and he's done enough things for his organization, especially in the playoffs, to not just hit the bench. But that's a possibility. I mean, wouldn't it be shocking if Clyde gets that first snap of the season? So that's now on the table. Again, I think the most likely scenario is at least a two-back committee of sorts. And if it's just Dame and Clyde 50-50, and they're both kind of, working in that Mark Ingram, Kamara, where like both guys are more or less trusted to be a 3-down back when they're on the field, it can definitely work. But there's just so much more uncertainty now for Dame than, before we were looking at him going, okay, all they added was, DeAndre Washington or whatever. Should be the Dame show again. So to me, Damian Williams is the biggest faller.
Absolutely. And I totally see that one. And you said maybe it is a two-back system, but that just isn't how Andy Reid's ever operated. I think there is the very real concern that rookies are going to come along slower because of all this COVID-19, and you can't have the time with the team. So that's a very real and legitimate argument. But I do think it's only a matter of time before it is the Clyde Edwards-Helaire show there, and that's why I have him in my round 2, about 20 spots higher than the ECR. Maybe I'm undervaluing Williams because I'm with you. He's a great player. I remember you called even on the Super Bowl, right? Then you tweet out like 100 yards and 2 TDs, and sure enough, he gets robbed of his MVP in that one. He won me some DraftKings money that day. I